swear that's like the same thing. It's like an internal feeling that you get. It's like you know something's calling you to do what you're doing, and
No,
that's the same thing. I think a lot of
man, you know what? I
people
always tell people all the time, it's the feeling. You can't put your finger on it. It's a
you can't.
feeling. It's
Yep.
almost like when I met my wife, I couldn't put my finger on it, but I knew she
Yep.
was the one.
You know it was
Like
like
I
something
can't
special.
really
Like this is
describe
different.
that.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, it's different. And that's how it was, man. I remember my job just gave me a $2 raise. How many people you know will walk away from a $2 raise from a job? I got a
That's
$2 raise at my job and I quit.
mm,
And I knew my boss thought I was crazy when I quit. She like, so what you gonna do? You already got the business lined out and going? I said, no. I just got a vision and a dream, and I'm out, baby. And we did have it going. We had I think we had one account when I quit, but I had a partner at the time, and me and my partner just had split. So we really didn't have business at the time that I quit because me and him just had split because it just didn't work out the way that we wanted to do. Like that's another thing about partnership. If you ever go into entrepreneurship or partnership, make sure you choosing the right partner, just like you do a spouse or marriage. Because a business partner is the same thing. And so I really didn't have no business at the time, even though I had an idea and a vision. And man, they thought I was crazy. In the first 2 years after we quit, me and my wife, we grew our cleaning business to over 200K a year.
mm.
Yeah, and had it for another almost 20 years. So I just say that to say you got to trust your gut, you got to trust your instinct. So that's kind of what made me just take that leap, man. Yeah, that's a great question, though.
Okay. So I got a two-part question for you. And the first
Yeah.
part you can answer yes or no, and then the second part is going to lead you to in more context to that.
Okay.
When you first started out being well, here's what I'm going through right now. So a lot of my business is based on contingency. Like if this is going to go on, then it'll trigger this, it'll trigger this. I've done my part. Now I have to sit back and wait. And being patient is one of my it's what I'm progressively uh, getting better at. Okay.
Hmm.
When you were first starting out as an entrepreneur, what did patience teach you back then when you were at, because I'm sure you wasn't an overnight success. What did patience teach you back then that you apply to entrepreneurship today?
Man, that's a great question. I feel like I'm being interviewed now, but that's a great. Hey, so patience, man, it taught me. It really taught me just what it said. Patience. I know that sounds cliche, but it really taught me that nothing is built overnight. I know we hear the story that Rome wasn't built in a day, but when you really have to go through that process, you understand that Rome wasn't built in a day. You know, what I'm saying? No, you really understand that. So
Right.
it really taught me the patience of compound income, and I'm still learning
Mm,
compound income because most of the time, most of us are used to transaction income. We do
right.
the work and then get paid for it.
Mm,
Most entrepreneurs understand compound income. And then the higher up you get at scaling your business, you really have to be okay with compound income. And so that's where patience comes in.